Guys, what's going on? It is 2018 and the perfect time to get into real estate, but you got to pick your market carefully because it's overpriced. We are seeing record-breaking prices in almost every major market. So here are Realtor.com's top markets to invest in for 2018. Hey, I'm Bradley Jared and welcome to the Millennials Guide to Real Estate. Let's dive in with number 10, which is Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, I don't know a damn thing about Tulsa, Oklahoma, except Oklahoma was, Wizard of Oz? They have hurricanes, they have the Sooners. Sounds boring to me if you're not eating barbecue, but either way, that's on the list. Median home price is $200,000, which is actually really low. Predicted sales growth, 7.5%, price growth, 1%, blah, blah, blah. If you don't know a thing about Oklahoma, keep Tulsa on your market or on your radar because I don't know a damn thing about it. Number 9 is Nashville, Tennessee, which I've actually heard as one of the best markets to invest in for the last couple years. I'm surprised it's on the list this year because I've heard prices are outrageous. There's just a lot of people coming to the city where the prices have just gotten too outrageous for the average person. Right now it says the average home price is $358,000, much higher than Tulsa. But there's a lot of construction right now. According to this article, 10.8% appreciation last year alone, which is insane. Nashville sounds like a much more fun place to live than Tulsa, but hey, you know, everyone has their own cup of tea or whatever. Number 8, Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's about 70 miles outside of Denver. So Denver has been on the radar for the best real estate market for the last several years, but right now it's priced incredibly high. Colorado Springs is 36% cheaper as an average home price than Denver. So definitely keep Colorado Springs on your radar. And it's because it's outside, it's close enough to Denver. People can commute, but not have to pay an arm and a leg for those real estate prices. Number 7, Charlotte, North Carolina. I guess apparently a lot of out-of-towners moving in for jobs because there's a lot of tax incentives. So tax incentives bring companies in, and when companies come in, those employees come in or they hire locals. So either way, the economy is doing well in Charlotte. They're also seeing a lot of retirees move to Charlotte. Number 6, Salt Lake City. I've been to Salt Lake City before. I've been to Sandy, which is just south of Salt Lake. It's kind of weird, honestly. The people were a bit weird. Average home price, $360,000. Definitely not cheap, but you know what? Utah is so close to California, and California has such high taxes, such incredible prices that a lot of people are moving inward. They're retiring in, they're being able to work remotely and either just fly to LA or San Francisco once a week or once a month, and it's just a lot more livable for them. Plus you have all those great ski slopes in Utah. Number 5, I know this place very well, Lakeland, Florida. Average home price, $224,950. That's definitely on the lower side. Predicted sales growth, 3%. Predicted price growth, 7%. And what's great about Lakeland, if you've never heard of it, is that it's situated right between Tampa and Orlando. It's about half hour outside of Tampa, 40 to 50 minutes from Orlando. So it's the perfect it's the meat in the sandwich. You can go to Tampa quickly, you can go to Orlando quickly. It's not like you're really set up quite well in Lakeland. Plus there's the headquarters of Publix, and a lot of companies are moving to Lakeland as well as college campuses because you look on a map, it's right there in the middle. Number 4, Stockton, California. I want to say I remember Stockton from a rap lyric because it was supposed to be really bad. Average home price, $385,000. Low for California, high for pretty much the rest of the country. It's only an hour and a half from San Francisco, which is the highest real estate price market in the country. San Francisco is unreal. Get this. It's an hour and a half away and a quarter of the price. A quarter. 25% of the price. That's incredible. It's close to vineyards, and apparently the economy is growing in Stockton, California. So if you're in that area or somewhere around it, definitely look at Stockton. Number 3, Daytona, Florida. Not Daytona, Daytona. Average home price is $275,000 in the greater metro area, but in the city of Daytona, it's only $159,000. That's incredible. $159,000 for the average home price. And it's 30 minutes from Daytona Beach and Orlando. So just like Lakeland was between Tampa and Orlando, Daytona is between Daytona and Orlando. Half an hour from each, 160 grand. You cannot beat that. Number 2 is Dallas, Texas. I thought this was a bit surprising because Dallas, I've heard, as a great market to invest in for prior years as well. And I know there's a lot of money in Dallas, a lot of businesses going there, not just oil, but I thought the prices were too outrageous. So median home price is $339. Predicted sales growth 6%, predicted price growth 5.6%, blah, blah, blah. Okay, taxes are low. That's the thing. The taxes are low there, so that is what's bringing in all of these companies. Toyota just moved their North American headquarters to Dallas and brought 4,000 employees with them. So that's a lot of people coming in for jobs. As long as they keep their taxes low, all those incentives for companies will continue to go to those areas, which will bring in the employees, which will make developers develop and house and investors, want to flip homes and that kind of thing. And last but not least, this is number one on the list. It is Las Vegas, Nevada. Median home price $285,000. They expect an 8.7% economic growth in 2018. And I was like, why Las Vegas? Why? And it's because they were one of the hardest hits, if not the hardest hit market in the entire country during the last recession. So when the floor goes that much lower, the ceiling seems that much higher away, if that makes sense. And also, think of Las Vegas, it's so close to LA, so close to California, where if you have that flexibility, if you want to retire, you could sell your $2 million home in LA and California, and for $300 grand, $400 grand, have a very nice house with a lot of extra cash to spend at the end with just a quick flight, a real cheap flight as well, back to California. So looking for these markets in outside of California and in the nowhere areas of California on the West Coast. Definitely Florida and Charlotte and what's the other one? Dallas on the middle of America and on the East Coast as well. This is just Realtor.com's list. Bottom line is, if you want to invest in the best market for you, I created a free guide which just is a filter. It's a filter so you can find out the perfect market for your situation, your goals, and also based on where you're living now. So take a look. It's at CashflowFlorida.com. Go down a couple inches on the screen, whatever. It's like not even halfway down. Enter your name and email, and I'll send that over to you so you can start investing in 2018. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Millennials Guide to Real Estate. I'm Bradley Jared. Feel free to subscribe to my station up here. Watch other videos down there. Let's have a wonderful 2018 together. Get wealthy and start living the life of our dreams. Thanks again.